So in the tafsir of Surah Al-Adiyat, which is the 100th chapter of Holy Quran, we can divide this into 3 sections, whereby Allah starts by, in the initial 5 ayahs, Allah mentions about the galloping of the horses, and He uses this imagery in order to swear by those horses of war about the ungratefulness of man and his zeal for wealth. So Allah swears by the horses when they are made to gallop into the battle in His path, that is for jihad. So, and then Allah mentions about the raids which were carried out during the early mornings and how they used to strike the sparks of fire, the hoofs of the horses. And then Allah in the next ayah, following ayahs, mentions that Innal insana li rabbihi lakanud, that man is ungrateful to his Lord. And here the word kunud has been used. And kunud, it is the one who counts the calamities that befalls him and he forgets the Allah's favors. And followed by the another ayah which Allah mentions is that innahu ala zalika la shaheed, and to that he bears witness. So that was the second section. And in the third section, in the second section itself, the third ayah mentions that وَإِنَّهُ لِحُبِّ الْغَيْرِ لَشَدِيدٌ, which we have earlier discussed as well. So it is actually that he is violent in the love of wealth. And then comes the threat about the hereafter. So what distracts us from this world is the love of wealth, and that distracts us from the hereafter. So that is the third section which Allah has mentioned about in this surah. And then in the third section it mentions أَفَلَا يَعْلَمُ إِذَا بُؤْسِرَ مَا فِي الْقُبُورِ, and it talks about that, do we not know that when the contents of the grave are poured forth, and وَحُسِّلَ مَا فِي الصُّدُورِ إِنَّ رَبَّهُمْ بِهِمْ يَوْمَئِذٍ لَخَبِيرٌ. It means that that day where the souls will be exposed and made apparent, and that day their Lord will be well acquainted with whatever we have done. So this surah, it beautifully uses an imagery, and then we move on to how the ungratefulness of the man, and then a warning about a threat about the hereafter, and the